Welcome to English News Bulletin. I'm Debajyoti. Today's headlines. Assam Cabinet grants 6% salary hike for Grade 3 and Grade 4 staff of provincialised institutions. Young footballers in Silchar stage silent protest against commercial fare that threatens their training ground. Assam Government to table non-government Mehta Commission report on Assam Agitation in historic move. Prominent voices urge Assam government not to politicize Nellie Massacre. Justice Surya Kant sworn in as 53rd Chief Justice of India. Now the news in details. In a key decision on Sunday evening, the Assam Cabinet, chaired by Chief Minister Mehta Commission, approved an annual salary hike of 6% for Grade 3 and Grade 4 employees working in provincialised institutions. The meeting held at Janata Bhavan also agreed on significant reforms across the education, land, labour and administrative sectors. Among them, the mandatory service period for teacher transfers from remote districts has been reduced from 12 years to 5 years for women and 7 years for men. Institutions established up to 2006 will now be eligible for provincialization, and land reforms to benefit tea workers received the go-ahead. These measures aim to strengthen governance, improve conditions for lower-graded employees, and expand access to government regularization across the state's schooling system. Trainees of the Silchar Football Academy held a 1-hour silent protest today, tying black cloths across the mouths to condemn a plan to convert the natural training ground into a commercial fairground. The young athletes say that Silchar Sporting Club has granted permission for a commercial fair on the premises, which puts the quality of the playing surface and the training conditions at risk. We want to play, we cannot allow the playground to be turned into a fairground, young footballers asserted at the academy's main gate. They also warned that the move could damage the environment of the facility, insisting that the space should remain dedicated to sports and not be used for profit-making events. In a landmark decision, the Assam Cabinet on Sunday cleared the way to table for the first time ever the report of a non-government commission in the State Assembly. The Justice Retired T.U. Mehta Commission, formed by civil society groups to provide episodes of violence during the anti-infiltration Assam Agitation, will be presented during the 5-day Assembly session beginning. Chief Minister Mehta Commission said the move fulfills the demand of the All Assam Students' Union for public access to all sides of the agitation's history. The Cabinet has also approved distributing copies of the long-suppressed 1983 Tiwari Commission report on the Nellie Massacre to all MLAs, another step towards opening up previously inaccessible chapters of Assam's past. Several prominent citizens have warned the Assam government against turning the long-suppressed Tiwari Commission report on the 1983 Nellie Massacre into a political tool, cautioning that selective use of its findings could inflame communal tensions rather than resolve deep-rooted anxieties about illegal migration. Addressing a public discussion organized by a digital platform that accessed the report via the Right to Information Act, participants highlighted that the Commission recorded 8,019 violent incidents, some 2,072 deaths, and mass displacement, but did not attribute the violence to any specific religious group. Speakers, including former Assam Chief Secretary Jyoti Prasad Rajkhua, senior advocate Santanu Bhattacharya, and veteran journalist Bedabrata Lakar, stressed that the government's priority should be to address public fears over immigration, particularly by implementing safeguards under Clause 6 of the Assam Accord, instead of exploiting the report for political gain. Justice Surya Kant was formally sworn in on Monday as the 53rd Chief Justice of India, taking office at a ceremony held at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The oath was administered by President Draupadi Murmu, and his tenure is expected to last around 14 to 15 months, with retirement slated for February 9, 2027. Justice Kant brings to the role a rich judicial background. He began his legal journey in Hisar, Haryana, rose to serve as Advocate General of Haryana, then as a judge in the Punjab and Haryana High Court, Chief Justice of Himachal Pradesh High Court, before being elevated to the Supreme Court in 2019. Among his priorities as Chief Justice are reducing the large backlog of cases pending in the Supreme Court and promoting mediation and alternative dispute resolution. The appointment signals continuity in the Indian judiciary following the retirement of his predecessor, Justice Bhushan Ramkrishna Govai. State-run energy giant NTPC has signed a memorandum of agreement with the Manipur government to supply nutritional support to 1,800 tuberculosis patients and their families across 16 districts. Officials confirmed on Saturday. Under the deal, NTPC will serve as a Nikshay Mitra under the Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, distributing nutrition kits and monitoring beneficiaries for the duration of treatment. NTPC Bongaigaon will implement the project, ensuring timely delivery and follow-up. Kengu Zuringla, CEO of the Manipur State Health Agency, said the partnership would ease the burden on TB-affected families and strengthen the state's fight against the disease. Here we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for our next bulletin.